Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't help, you know, if you have like really long toenails.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's where we're going. A nice waterfall again. Last night I slept horribly. Like I woke up every other hour, I think, because I was super cold. But we're on our way to Tjäktja now. Because I actually met somebody on the hike who spends me company now. And that's really nice, so I don't have to hike totally alone anymore. And Tjäktja will be really challenging, especially after this double tour yesterday, I think. I call it hell frozen over. Some people said there will be ice and snow. So yeah, I'm totally not looking forward to this with my loser ass trail runners. It's going to be a really steep incline. And I think it's going to be close to some of the lower mountains I hiked in the Alps. So I'm not sure if it's like totally horrible, but I think the climate is going to be much more challenging than what I did in the Alps. It's probably like the Alps in spring. And yeah, let's just see how that will be.
This part of the trail was equally as beautiful as the plateau walk before. You could feel how you got farther away from the civilization. No more Wi-Fi, fewer and fewer hikers, and more animals and plants I had never seen before. The weather was a mild rain on and off. As soon as I'd put away my rain jacket, it would be punished with these tiny little droplets that will just get you soaked over time. So in the end I just basically kept all my rain gear on. Although it was a little bit warm, but I guess better warm and grumpy than cold and miserable. Tony brought these amazing cookies, and I'm not kidding, these cookies were a major contributor to me not crying and throwing in the towel on this hike. That and all the ibuprofen.
The view into the valley is quite beautiful, right? Stonehenge again. Now it starts pouring again. We're getting closer to the pass through this steep area. I don't know what it's called, but it's just so weird because in German it's also pass, so I always think it's wrong. I put my rain jacket on for nothing. Stopped raining. It starts pissing like a little bit, but weather is clearing up, so that's nice. And we're not sure if we are going to see some ice or snow or just more mud and water up there. But my feet, surprisingly, are still dry. That's just thanks to my hiking buddy here, because like he lent me his walking poles a few times, and yeah, that really helped. Look at this beautiful valley. And we just had a cookie break down there. I got so excited about the cookies I forgot to take the shot. We walked through all this valley. All this green and mud and dirt. Got my shoes off 3 times? 2 times? 3 times, right?
3 times, yeah.
3 fucking times. I don't want to take my shoes off anymore. up the pass it goes. I'm not on the top yet, but the view is really, really beautiful. Trying to shield the camera here a little bit because it's pouring and pissing, of course. Amazing, amazing view. And we have to go further up there. Yeah. What does it say?
Fjällräven Classic highest point.
Fjällräven Classic highest point. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Don't jinx it. Don't be happy too early. Downhill is badass, but we're up here in the beautiful Swedish mountains, and it looks as good as I imagined it. And there are the snowfields that I like so much. I just love looking at those. They are so pretty. And this is what I came for. The outhouse. No, not really, but yeah. Let's see how much time we have. I think we have time for a little piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I'm gonna take some more pictures. It feels so good to get that backpack off my back. Also, I feel like a giant trash bag in this OR jacket. I mean, it's good, but I had another one before. It wasn't waterproof anymore, and it had these armpit zippers. I really miss them. Don't fool yourself. Armpit zippers are the shit. So yeah, and up there's a little hut where people can have their lunch, and it's really calm and cozy when it's uninterrupted by some stupid blogger. So I'm gonna end this now and have a sweet time.
That day and the first day of the hike would be the only 2 days I ever had dry feet. I was super driven to keep my feet dry as long as possible, so I took my shoes off for every single river crossing. And there were a lot of river crossings. This section has the most little rivers of all because the water is coming down from the melting snow and the ice up there in the mountains, and also the rainwater. This all comes down into the valley, and it's just a whole lot of water. Basically, we were hiking in a shallow and very rocky riverbed. Mastering these rocky sections kinda also seemed to take forever, and I find moving that slowly quite stressful.
Oh, I meant that other one. Yeah.
You never know, will I catch up? Is this going to take forever? Am I gonna be in pain soon? And so on. But again and again, I got rewarded with the most beautiful views. However, we still constantly were questioning our plans. Should we do 2 smaller sections or just 1 big one? How tired would we be the next day? We were just not sure what would be the most intelligent course of action here.
Jacket on, jacket off day it is. Oh, it's only 1 more kilometer till Tjäktja, and then let's see if we will have the energy to move on. I'm not seeing it yet, but who knows. I have no fucking clue how we're supposed to cross that river to the next station. Also there are 2 tents. I don't know which one is which, but let's find out. The left one says washing your dishes and the right one says drinking water. I see a bunch of drinking water right here, 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 and there. Yeah, I'm not really interested in either. I just want to get my stamp and move on. We're actually a little bit past Tjäktja. Up there you can't see it anymore, which is a good thing. That means we left it behind a while ago and we're on our way to the next checkpoint. It was a whole big long puddle of mud, and now we have to cross that river. Just hope for good rocks. Like, finally the rocks are a positive thing. Yeah, but the contrast is very low. It's a rainbow. Can you see the rainbow? There it is.
All right.
Yay! And we're at the next river crossing over this beauty here. And there. And there. And I don't know how to cross this one. I think I've done more river crossings in the last few days than Germany has rivers. Holy shit. It's beautiful clear water though, like the best water up here. And the beautiful rainbow is still there. No way! I can't find anything, so here we go. Woo! River crossing went well. Better than expected, and it's so refreshing each time. I kind of hate to get off my shoes, but I love to go in the cold river because now my feet feel like newborn feet. And there is a puddle of mud. I'm gonna get around this. That was pretty good. I like that one. It can only get better.
Yeah, Tjäktja, Alesjaure, 13 kilometers. We have 8.7 left.
Yeah.
Then Alesjaure Kieran is 18. So if you have like 5 to Alesjaure, that means 23 for the whole trek, for the whole day, and that's not that bad.
23 is a lot though.
But we walked from Sälka 14 and then another 8, so that's 22. So far, Sälka to Tjäktja was 14, and then Tjäktja to Alesjaure is 13. So it's 27 if we do them both. But we did the big climb, so.
No, just think about it. It's getting dark. We actually went through the madness and decided to walk until we can't. And we still can. Or maybe we're just going numb. I don't know, I'm going numb definitely. I'm getting super tired. But I think it will be worth it because tomorrow then we can go to Kieran, yeah. And that is only 18 kilometers. And then we can take it slow, get a nice breakfast here before we leave, chill. Hopefully it's not gonna pour cats and dogs again. But it's a beautiful valley. And the best thing is that over there you can see the actual freaking cabins. So we could see this go for like 3 kilometers straight, which is that's just encouraging. I think I could not do this if I didn't have this view. It looks so tiny on the screen. There they are. There. It's just this looks so amazing. It looks like a pool. I'm not even sure if you can see it on the video, but it looks green, magically green down there, like you want to bathe in it. It looks so nice. Sad that I have to leave it behind me, but maybe the lake after that will look like this. Who knows? We're so close to the cabin. So close, but the cabin is on a hill, so we're not going to go up there, I think, and bother anyone. Yeah, just going to pitch our tent somewhere and then have a beer and then drop dead. Right now Johnny Cash is playing in my head. He's singing, "I've been everywhere, man."
We arrived at Alesjaure pretty late. It was already dark, and you don't get much darkness in summer above the polar circle, so yeah, we were very late and very tired. For me, this was a nice moment though. Like, each time I put up my tent, I just felt like on top of the world. Maybe if you're an experienced hiker, this is all routine to you, and to me this was a super easy setup too. It surely was nothing difficult or anything, but just that idea of I am pretty self-reliant right now, and I'm putting up this little fabric house for myself to sleep in, and then I just sit in there in peace. That was kind of amazing. I'm also glad that I didn't have much time to think and miss my family. I was so occupied by just walking and taking care of myself and eating enough, my brain was so numb. And at this point I also stopped having the goal in mind. We had gotten so far now, it seemed very likely to me that I would reach the finish line in time. It would probably hurt like hell, but I got through that the other days too, so how bad could it possibly get? What was weird at this point was that I was starting to think about how I wouldn't want this hike to end. I felt like those few days just were not enough to take in the beauty of this land, to appreciate it fully. And that is when I knew someday I need to go back. And then I think I just passed out of my tent right after setting it up and thinking all these thoughts.
I'm not lying when I say this was by far the hardest day. It was so hard to get here, but I think in the end it's worth it. We're in our tents now. I'm filling the mattress with air soon, and we're still gonna have that beer, and then I'm gonna drop dead on the mattress. So, good night.